Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Life Crafted. This is architect Keertana welcoming you all to my channel. Firstly, a big sorry that I was off for a few days and I couldn't post more contents or more videos about interiors. Moving forward, I'll make sure I won't take more laps like this, and I'll make sure that I'll post my videos so that we don't have that gap between us anymore. So if you have missed to follow my page or to subscribe my channel, please do go subscribe with the channel and my page to see more videos and to get more such contents. So come, let's get into today's topic. So this video is in continuation of our last video, that is homemaking. I have seen a good response on homemaking videos, so this will be the continuation of it. If you missed the last video, please do go and watch so that you'll get a better understanding on what things right now we are going to discuss. So today we'll be discussing on the first point which I mentioned is about colors. So I know colors is a very much important thing in the interiors when it is coming to. So when we are making a home, the major role itself is about colors. So if you're choosing it properly, and if you're spending good time on choosing the colors, your 60% of the work is done in interior. So automatically the colors give life to the space. So this major part is what we'll have to sit and we'll have to spend time on. So I'll give you few tips while selecting those colors which might help you while selecting the colors for your home. So the first rule in interiors while you're selecting the colors is 60, 30 and 10 rule. So the 60, 30, 10 rule is the 60% of your space should be your major color, like your walls and other stuffs has to be in that major color. Then comes the 30% which is your secondary color, that is like your accents, your rugs, so which are of bigger sizes, that can be your secondary color. Then come the 10% which is like your decorative items or your pop colors can be of the 10%. So this is how you'll have to plan the space to get that appealing or very pleasing look. So this is the major rule which you'll have to follow while doing the coloring for your space or while you're selecting the paints. So this rule, how to apply or how to select those colors. So for that we have other three things, that is like color wheel option. So that color wheel technique is you can either select the complementary colors in the color wheel. Say for example, if you're selecting the yellow, the right opposite of that yellow in the color wheel would be your secondary color. So this is the color wheel option what you can do, so which helps you in selecting the colors. Then comes your analog colors, which is very next in the color wheel itself. So say if you're taking brown, you will be having the other shade of the brown which is a tan or a beige. So this is how you can select which is very much next in the color wheel of this color. Then comes your neutral base. So this is the second type of color which you can apply for your whole house, the neutral base. So going with grays, beige and white. So all your space or the complete house would revolve around these three colors itself, including your furnitures, rugs and your wall colors. Then we have one more thing to get a more sophisticated look, that is the monochromatic color. So you can select one color and you can play around with different shades of that color. Say for example, if you're going for a gray tone, okay, so you have lots of gray tones in the paints, the darker one, the warmer, the cool gray. So you have all the shades of the gray where you can play around with those shades, including your furnitures and your rugs. So to maintain the balance between that, you will have to add little tint of the white if it required, but mostly for this concept whatever we are talking, it is not actually required because you have lots of tints coming in the same shades itself. So the darker one you can complement it with the lighter shades. So these are the techniques which you will have to apply to get that space coordinated, to get that most appealing or pleasing feeling. So these are the tips which I would like to share with you. So if you're a new homemaker or a new home owner, you would try all these things and you can let me know in comments how it has come out for your space. Bye. See you in the next video.